Good morning and welcome to this morning's reflection time. I wanted to share with you this morning a little bit about a journey that God's been taking me on for the last few months. I say a little bit because I only know a little bit. I think it's going to be quite a long journey for me and God to go through together. But I just wanted to share with you where it started and a little bit about how far I've got. It started towards the end of last year when I was reading a passage from the book of 1 John in chapter 2. And I'll just read out a few of the verses from that particular passage. There's 1 John chapter 2, and starting at verse 3, and it says, "We know that we have come to know him if we obey his commands. The man who says, 'I know him,' but does not do what he commands is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But if anyone obeys his word, God's love is truly made complete in him. This is how we know we are in him. Whoever claims to live in him must walk as Jesus did." It was those last four words in particular that leapt out of the page at me as I read those verses. Walk as Jesus did. And I began to ponder, as I tend to do, did I actually understand what those words meant? Did I understand what impact walking as Jesus did would have on my life? And did I understand, was I consciously aware that walking as Jesus did could impact my day-to-day living with my family, my friends, my work colleagues? And the simple answer to a lot of those questions was not really. I think I have been consciously aware of growing in Christ over the many years that I've known him. But for some reason, when I read those verses, that particular verse again, to walk as Jesus did, it seemed to resonate within me that there was a lot more to learn still. So from there, I felt prompted by God to go back to the Gospels and read some of the Gospels. So I went back to the book of John, where John gives some amazing accounts of what Jesus did, what he said. And I'm working my way through that at the moment. And in the process of reading the Gospels of John, I felt God prompting me just to say, just watch and listen and observe what Jesus was doing and saying, almost like a bystander. So I kind of read the book of John, or I'm reading the book of John in that kind of mindset. And there's a few things have jumped out at me already from what Jesus was saying and doing. One of the ones that has stuck with me was that constantly Jesus is repeating himself, that his purpose is to bring glory to the Father, to glorify the Father. He mentions it many times to his disciples. He mentions it many times to the Jews and the Pharisees. He used it as the reason for not going straight to Lazarus when he knew he was sick before he died. He used that as the reason that it would bring glory to the Father. And yeah, that has left, I guess, a challenge I feel in me. How can I glorify the Father? As I love my wife, love my family, love my neighbors, love my friends, love my work colleagues. How can we glorify the Father in what I do? So I'll leave that with you this morning as an unanswered question, perhaps, to become more consciously aware of glorifying the Father, just as Jesus did, to walk as Jesus did. Every blessing upon you. Have a great day. Thank you.